This is Bob. I work at Fox 2 News. It's different than Fox News, but that's another story. What I do, Bob does. Gray man, Technicolor. We endeavor, try to fix some things. This is Chaz. I just met him backstage. He's cool. I got nothing. I don't even know what TEDx is. I swear it to you. He told me, right? Seems cool. Let's talk about the kids. We're fucking them. We are ruining the kids. You are a bunch of self-centered, selfish people who cannot make a real decision for the future. And I'm proud to be among you. I'm one of them. Look, let me go like this. Praise be to God, my child has breakfast in the morning. I work hard. They tax me. I pay it. We've all decided kids won't go hungry. Agreed? Now, we can argue over whether we're going to feed a grown man. That's fair to argue about. But we decided the kids are going to get fed. So at my child's school, there is a federal breakfast program. Being a leader of the community, I'm going to check up on the kids. What you got, kid? Ooh, orange drink. Orange drink. I fucking paid for orange juice. And it's not funny. I mean, that's funny, but it's not. I paid for orange juice. So somewhere during my hard day, when they went into my pocket, they took the money, they sent it to Washington, Washington sent it to Lansing, Lansing sent it to the school district, and somewhere in there, somebody robbed the children of their nutrients. Does this not bother you? Supposed to offer solutions, is that right? Get pissed. Let's find out who the contractor is that took it, or the guy he contributed to an office that got him the contract. If there's one thing that we're all upset about, whether you're an occupier or a Tea Partier, is that the government is failing us. Went to Lansing today to do some business to get you your answers. And I'm at this Capitol building, and there's a group of fourth graders. And what they taught me was adults don't know nothing. I say, hey, kid, you know what's going on TV and the shutdown and all of this? He said, well, what is it? I said, well, let's say you want a toy, and a toy costs $10, but you only got $2. So you borrow the $8, and you get your toy with the promise you'll pay back $9 for the favor. He said, oh. And I said, well, here's the thing, kid. We're going to have you pay for it. We're going to kick that can down the line, right? Because we don't owe $17 trillion to the Chinese. We owe $1 trillion to the Chinese. We owe $1 trillion to all other foreign nationals. And we owe $15 trillion to our children. Kid says, that doesn't make sense. Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you play with your old toy? I said, great question, kid. Why wouldn't you save your money for the toy? Better question, kid. It hurts. I'm not a Democrat by any means, and I'm certainly not a Republican. Something happened to me. I'm a father. And my daughter got sick at school. It's kind of a beautiful thing. Right? She's a second grader, and you come home and late from work, but you brought the ice cream, and you sit there and you read a book and you eat ice cream. And I'm so worried. I'm so worried. I was awake at night about 2 weeks ago. And I said, I don't get a pension. So by the way, federal workers, here's the deal. Your company sucks. That's what happened. Because I'm not getting a pension. There's a war between private and public sector. Another discussion. But I'm laying in bed thinking, God willing, I'll live to be 65 and I can stop working. Because working blows. But you got to do it. And God, even more willing, I'll live to be 85, which I don't believe, but a guy could pray. That's 20 years. I got a wife, I love her very much. I'd like to retire. If I could have $30,000 a year, 30, just above the poverty level. That's before taxes, okay? Do the math. I need $600,000 cash. Now I got a baby. I'm teaching her numbers. I think she's really smart. And it's not just the dad, she's really smart. And I want to go to college. What's that gonna cost? 200 grand? What's it cost now? 200 grand? $250,000? I need $850,000 cash. And I'm working. And I'm not going to get that. I don't know what to do. So, solutions. Partisan bickering. Here's my thought. I'll just rob something from both ends. Cut government. It's wasteful. Cut it. Raise taxes. Let's pay for the war we decided to hide. We never even, that's the only war we never taxed ourselves for. So if you wanted to go there on the right, you pay for it. That's a conservative value. Cut government, raise taxes, the economy contracts a little bit, granted. It's still 4 to 5 times bigger than any economy on earth. So why don't we suck it up, darn our socks, come out of this thing in 10 years and leave something for the kids and the grandkids. That's a solution. Here's another one. What ruined Detroit? Same thing that ruined America. Overreaching unions, myopic, piss-poor management, racial strife, greed. We just do it spectacularly. It's reporter's wet dream. I mean, I had a guy from Detroit, he's got a radio show in LA, and he says to me, it's not fair, he tweeted it, it's not fair. You wake up and there's stories on the sidewalk. And there's literally stories on the sidewalk. Like a corpse been laying there for 6.5 hours because they cut back at the morgue. I seen them pick up bodies faster in Sadr City. I seen a better fire department in Baghdad because we sent the money over. I've seen it. Remember the water treatment facility outside Fallujah? They never broke ground. Saw it. Never broke ground. $10 billion. That would fix Detroit up spiffy in a jiffy. We wouldn't even be broke. All up and down this cut. It's a waste. You gotta demand more. But what we do really well in this town is the corruption. And that's the part I can't handle. We got a jail that we're gonna bulldoze in a bankrupt city. We started this new jail. We wanna build a super jail in the middle of the Depression. That's what we're gonna build. A super jail. But they never even budgeted for it or had blueprints and just handed the money to the contractors who pay the politicians. And then when we caught them, guess what? Oh, well, we'll do a do-over. That's $404 million. That great. If you're 40 and your kid's 10, then that kid will be 40 and his child will be 20, and there's a good chance you'll be a great-grandparent and the kid gets to pay for the sin. Please, demand more. Come off the edges, come to the middle. Let's be together and do what's right. What do you say, Chaz? Want to talk race? Yeah, okay. Detroit might elect a white guy.
Okay.
What up, though?
Can he get the job done?
Can he?
I don't know. Race is not going to make a difference whether he can get the job done or not.
Yeah, but race has always made a difference in this town.
Yes, it's made a difference, but not in how the job is done.
So why is Detroit ready for a white guy?
Because they already tried black guys? Why were we ready for a black president?
Hear that? Because maybe black Detroit saw white America saying, I'll open my mind because things are bad and I just go with the best thing I think's in front of me? Maybe?
Well, I think just based on everything right now, a lot of the elections and things that we deal with as far as electing people voting is a social and a popularity contest.
Sure is.
So, you know, oftentimes the message gets lost in the glitter.
Yeah, vote for the boring, competent person. That would be nice. Oh, any Republicans? That's cool. My mom is. Okay, liars. But I have a suggestion. Instead of scouring Texas for an obscure Mexican county that will vote Republican and deliver the White House back, here's what you do. Look at the numbers. 40% of all voters in this country are white women. 60% of all voters are women. So if you want to poll the woman's vote, here's what I suggest you do, and these are conservative values. Pay me what I'm worth. Huh? Huh? That's a conservative value. That's an American value. That's fair. Number two, let's talk education. Women care about education, and so should men. That's a conservative value. Now, you can do this. How do we do it? Do we bust up the unions? Do we do vouchers? Whatever. Now, we can do CNN to the late night if you want to, but those are the things you talk about. So why is it every 4 years we're talking to you about your pussies? Why? Why are we doing vagina politics? It's settled. Let's talk real. Okay, I'm going to get off here, but remember, I love you, neighbor. Okay? All right. Good luck.